Identity 5 gamers. Today, it's time to watch some more IVL. We actually have the IVL finals coming up very, very soon, which actually, oh, thank you, Shadow34X, for making me a delicious sweets. And Leafy Boy, wow, I'm getting so many sweets. I'm getting fed today, bro. Sheesh. But yeah, finals coming up soon, not yet. And apparently Archer will be in those. There will be no Darkwoods and there will be no Peddler, but Archer will be played very, very soon in the finals. So I'm actually really looking forward to that. However, for now, we're gonna watch some matches that take place the weekend before the finals. So let's see how it goes. Here we are, getting into our first match. It is FPX.ZQ versus WBG. Nia going Clown in round 1 on Lakeside, which is crazy. This is why we love to watch IVL, because they got some crazy, crazy stuff going on here. Going up against Mage, Professor, Lucky Guy, and Officer. So I actually think Clown matches up well into about half of this team. Matches up very well into Officer and Professor. Mage is actually a pretty bad matchup for Clown. The only time he beats Magician is if he just outplays him really, really well. And Lucky Guy, I think if he chases him first, Lucky Guy only gets 1 item, but with how fast Lucky Guy gets items nowadays, it's gonna be kind of hard. I don't think he spawned near him. We're Confined and Insolence with Wanted Order, Impact, Hunter's Instinct, Inertia, and Berserker on this Arnold and Buppets Clown here. Little itty bitty Clown, which apparently is like what a lot of people are playing nowadays. Took a long time for him to start dashing, but I guess he's trying to look to see if people are around, trying to snag any parts or something. I don't know. So he has 3, I guess, at this point. Actually, Lucky Guy could body block. He looks like he's gonna go for the Lucky Guy actually here. Lucky Guy might try to get a cheeky body block with the bot. No, he's not going for the Lucky Guy. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's see. Professor, we don't even... Was Flywheel ready? I actually don't know. Does he make that? He does. He does. Okay, that was actually really close. Blink is up very, very soon. We did not drop the pallet. I feel like we maybe could have dropped that pallet there. Maybe. Question is, will Professor be able to flywheel the Blink or the Blink? It's gonna be Blink Dash, so you have to flywheel this. You can't scale. Ooh, yeah, can't scale. Cannot scale the dash. Dude, Professor would be absolutely like so good if he could scale Smiley's dash. If you could scale Smiley's dash, Professor would have like an insanely good matchup into him. But now, thing is, Officer has to get this rescue here. He's actually decoding Small Boat, which is interesting. You don't normally see that, but in this case, I think that's what they want here because he's closer to get the rescue. Gets Wanted Order on the Magician, which is good for them, but at this rate, they're gonna rescue after half, it looks like. Yeah, it's gonna be after half. Their Professor is the other one with Tide. Wait a minute, are they gonna send the Magician to rescue? They're gonna double, okay. Magician's a distraction, it looks like. Because the Magician has Wanted Order, so that's gonna distract Nia slightly, which allows the Officer to sneak on in here. I'm just kind of surprised that they didn't. There's the Pocket Watch. I don't know. I'm just a little surprised that they're just now rescuing. But I guess they wanted to just give some time for the Officer to come in here safely. Let's see. Terror Shock. Do we see Terror Shock? Ooh, scary. No Terror Shock, but we are gonna see a double down maybe. No, this is the Professor. Okay, no double down. So he's just gonna get farm. He scales. I don't know why are we not hitting? Okay, I think he's not hitting to minimize this speed boost so he doesn't die super far away, but it looks like he's gonna end up doing that regardless. Maybe just scared of some trick or flywheel. I don't know. I don't know why he was delaying it. I can only assume it was just to minimize that Tide Turner effect. There's a lot of times hunters will just wait to hit that Tide Turner. That way they don't get that speed boost and die farther away than they want. But obviously, sometimes if not all hunters can do that, because if that person is trying to kite and not die away somewhere far, then at that point you might just get cooked. Because, you know, they'll make it to a power window that they desperately need or something like that. Officer should be going down here. Yep, not much he can really do. I mean, you use the watch and he literally just dies because Officer has like one of the worst matchups into Clown, at least for kiting. Especially in that area, that's actually really bad. Maybe in a 2-story area it could work, but I feel like it's really hard. You just need like a really strong area if you're gonna play Officer into Clown. Kiting wise at least. Rescuing, I think he's okay. He's actually pretty good, I would say. Lucky Guy did not flywheel? I thought we were gonna ready up a flywheel or something. Maybe not. He does have an elbow pad, but if he gets blinked down here, He can't reveal to this clown that he has no borrow. This is the issue with him not having borrowed here. Blink, blink, blink. Ooh, flywheel. He tried to fly out, but did not get it. Okay, so this is where things get dangerous for FPX.ZQ because they were in a drawing position here, but now, as I get the mic a little higher close to my mouth, haha, you're idle, we're gonna see that no borrow time maybe actually give this a good chance for Nia to get the 3K. They're gonna get the Cypher primed. We're gonna go for the Cypher to force a pop here, but Magician can stall it out with wands and whatnot. He has to pop here, yeah, he has to pop. There is no trump card, which is good. So that means he can't TP back to the chair, but even then there would be detention, or no detention, I should say. This is why Clown is just such a weird and interesting character. Okay, nice dash cancel from the mage. Yo, bro. The freaking Magician wand after effect. I actually really don't like that after effect thing. The amount of times it's tripped me up as a hunter has been like an embarrassing amount of... Oh my gosh, he got that flywheel? What? He followed way earlier. That might have just been a Clown hitbox trash moment. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure unless he leaves now... Yeah, there's no way for him to get to the other side of the map. Unless? No, he doesn't make that. There's no way. Go back, bro. Go back, bro. You ain't making that. Yeah, he knows. He knows. He's not making that. If he had another 10 seconds, maybe. But the thing is, Magician still has self-heal. I think he maybe should have gambled on trying to farm the lucky guy. I don't know. I feel... Well, then again, there's no detention, so they could just do like a cheeky pop or something. I don't know. I feel like it might have been more consistent to try to kill the lucky guy. I think he should have known there was no borrowed, right? He saw the flywheel and he saw the knee jerk, so I don't know. I don't know. I feel like that was like the best win condition, but I think maybe he didn't think the Cypher was that far along. I don't know. I don't really know what we're doing here either. Mage is not struggling. They're just getting some healing points, I guess. I don't know. Maybe they just want to increase their stats and be like, oh, we got an extra heal. Now let's leave. I suppose. Interesting. So now we've got round 1 second half, but this time DX is going to play Hulla, which is a bit surprising because you have Goatman right there. But then again, this comp is actually pretty dirty into Goatman. Mage, Puppet, Grave is like your core essential 3 versus Goatman. 3 characters that will always be good versus Goatman. And then Meteorologist, who is also just a very versatile character. Pretty good against, I would say, all of the big 4. Not as effective as some characters, but she's quite good versus Opera. Pretty good versus Ivy. Pretty good versus Hulla, and I think she's at worst balanced against Goatman. At the very worst. I guess she's not really a tank, so I guess like if you miss your Wind Blast and Clouds, I feel like at worst she's just like decent into Goatman, you know? That's what I can really say. Maybe not, I guess balance isn't the right word, but decent into Goatman. Not really beating him though. I still feel like Goatman is still the better pick here. Hullabaloo has been, it's so interesting, like after like he was nerfed so long ago, he's been like one of the biggest topics of discussion amongst teams where it's like, is he even good? He obviously is, but it's like, is he even worth going round 1, etc. And it's kind of weird to like, it's just weird to know where he fits into this meta. I don't know. I just realized something weird. DX is rocking Patroller on Hulla. Jerry time. It's Jerry. I mean, against a Puppeteer, he just Lewis's before the bite, and then what? If you hit him, the Patroller goes away. Okay, so that was the most useless trait I've ever seen in my entire life. I think what he wanted to do there was he wanted to time his swing perfectly to hit the Lewis right after his Lewis ended so he couldn't use another Lewis. I'm guessing, but because he didn't get that, now you're gonna get 3 Cypher kited. And that's not really that good. I think did he undaunt the... I think he undaunted the thing, yeah, because he would have taken more damage as his Lewis. Yeah, that's a near 3 Cypher kite plus rotation with from a tied Puppeteer. That is not good, bro. That is not. I mean, all you need is a draw, honestly, so you can definitely draw with a 3 Cypher kite. With Hullabaloo, it shouldn't be too hard. Although I guess they do have double tied. It's gonna depend on where he dies. Death spot is very crucial here because you're gonna have somebody crab shack and it looks like Big Boat. So no matter where you die, you're gonna die onto a Cypher. So I feel like this death spot is very, very important. Where is the puppeteer gonna have to die with this Tide Turner? He's gonna die toward Big Boat, where Persica is decoding? Or maybe out toward mid. Because he can't die near Crab Shack because then that'll upset the Cypher at Crab Shack. But you can't die close to Big Boat because then you upset Persica's Cypher. So Gokra has to just die at the Garbo chair. Okay, this makes sense. So Grave needs to get on over here, get in for the next rescue. He's already on his way. Patroller's back up. Oh boy, what's he gonna do with the Patroller? Do you think he's gonna stuff the Gravekeeper who just get inside the ground if he uses the Patroller? Guys, Patroller Hullabaloo. All right, Graves heading in. Still had. I don't think this is gonna be enough to get a 4% endgame though, so it's gonna be a draw. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a draw. There's the explosion. Okay. They don't have any harassers. Puppet's gonna go down. I don't think that there's anything they can do to balloon harass here, or like do any form of like delaying this. So it's just gonna be Tide Turner die off in the corner. He'll just sit right here. We'll get a drop down hit for some reason, and yeah, this is by the time Hullabaloo chairs, the Cypher will be basically primed. Okay, not quite primed, but almost primed. TP, is Mage gonna pop that? Yeah, they know it's no detention. Whoa. What movement was that? He's dead. Okay, Mage is dead, but they're already on the gates. Grave is already there. He has no possible way of making it time. It's gonna be a draw. Okay. So double draw for round one. Pretty simple, pretty standard. I don't know if Goatman could have got more there. I feel like Goatman had a better chance to get more there, but yeah, I don't know. Okay, so now comes the reason why I actually watched this set, because why are they readying up for a Joseph? Doc, Psych, Barmaid, 3 healers? I don't know what they were expecting, but they have 3 healers and a batter. I just want to know what they were expecting, bro. I just want to know. I just want to know what FPX.ZQ thought Nia was going to play. Ivy? Maybe? Like, this comp could somewhat work into an Ivy, but the batter? I mean, this is Sans batter. Let's be real. This is Sans batter. Arguably the best batter in the world. Probably the best batter in the world. Inso, Trump, Panic, Exhibitionist, Fast Pickup, Inertia, and Trump card on this Hullabaloo here. Holding the Peeper to get a better view of where the Psych is going. Wow. The secret Peeper tag. Only 10% of Peeper players know about this Peeper play. Hold the Peeper and you can see from above somewhat. It will totally help you. Definitely. Okay, catching a pretty early hit on that Psychologist, actually. Well, oh my gosh, batter's so fast. What? Sans, look at how fast he moves, bro. Sans batter's crazy. But yeah, he doesn't get pushed back that far because, haha, funny tolerance. And let me tell you, bro, he got pushed back even less after the latest Persona web adjustments, because tolerance now pushes back even less, and that's gonna be 1 Rage Ball. So he only has 1 ball left. That's it? He just used 1, he broke 1, and then Rage Ball. That's it. He has 1 ball left. I don't know if they've made the full utility out of this batter. I mean, the Sykes Kite is continuing on pretty long. 2 ciphers are about to be complete. Batters is only 25. Still need 2 more hits on the Psychologist. We do have first presence on the Hula Hoop here. Big jump through the window. And we're going to do a lot of damage right here. That's going to be a double up. 1 more color. Swings at nothing for some reason. Oh, watch the double. Gets the double Terror Shock, and that is going to be full presence. It is so weird seeing Doctor in my match. Oh, he tried it. He tried it. I respect it. He tried it. He did indeed try it. So now the question is, are we going to have Doc rescue? Because what Doc can do is be just stupid. She can be really, really stupid. Let's see. Yeah, Doc is here. Doc is here to rescue. Because what Doc can do as a rescuer is be extremely annoying. Because she can get hit, heal, and then rescue again and heal. And then you don't really have any map pressure because all those injuries don't exist. So Doc as a rescue-based character, just to eat hits 1,000 times isn't necessarily that bad. What am I even looking at here, bro? Doc's gonna pallet. Funny, haha. Doc moment. Oh, the Doc died. The Doc died. Sans has no ball. What were they thinking with this comp? This comp is so garbo into Hullabaloo. It is so bad into, it is actually so bad into Hullabaloo, dude. It's not even funny. I really don't know what they were thinking. What did they ban? I don't even know what they ban. Wait, what did they? Did they ban Sangria? What did they ban? Okay, Doc got up and healed. And now she's gonna Doc all over the place. Let's see. Lean. How are we gonna Doc all over the place today? We're still gonna heal. We're being very annoying as Docs should be. We do see a heal onto the batter with the barmaid. Oh my goodness, all these injuries. Wait, but the flywheel. Is that still gonna be death though? We still have a jump. The Donch? The Donch? The Donch? Down goes the Donch. No more self-heal on the Donch. And now Sans will continue to protect his batter. By the way, they haven't worked on Cyphers in like over a minute, it feels like. There's a ball. Does he pick it up? Ooh, he doesn't get his ball. No, yes, he does. Yes, he does. He does get the ball. Okay. Psych did over-rotate into the Hullabaloo, though, and down she will go. Do we have Sans ball in time? I don't think that we do. Nope. This is going to be a down onto the Psychologist here. We're going to go to pick up the Donch, but remember, she is Inso down and not regular down, because on the path to instance, there's a trait, I forget what it's called, but it reduces the self-healing limit, goes from 90 to 60, so Batter was not making that even if he tried, and this is looking like a very, very difficult game, especially since they have 3 characters with no borrowed time. I don't know what ZQ was thinking, bro. I really don't know what ZQ was thinking with this setup. I truly do not. I wish I knew. But this is one of the weirdest teams I think I've ever seen. Maybe it could work if Hulla wasn't here, but like Hulla is just gonna rampage through this team, bro. What Hulla dies to is distance and just strong ability characters or like meta characters like Anti, Acro, stuff like that. Like he really struggles versus stuff like that. But then you're gonna play like 3 healers into a Hullabaloo. Like that's just not gonna work. He's just gonna completely slug you out and outpace you because you don't have good kiting abilities. He can just destroy you. I don't know, bro. I don't know what they were thinking. We're gonna yeah, we're just gonna slug because the Doc has no self heal. And if Batter uses up his self heal, then you can just kill the barmaid and then slug again. Yeah, Nia just 4Ks is guaranteed. I don't know what they were thinking with this comp. I really don't know. This is a very aggressive comp. That was actually smart though, baiting out a flywheel, potential flywheel by keeping her in red and then turning very, very quickly. We're gonna try to get a cheeky red hit here. Not really working. There. Oh, good flywheel from the barmaid. Actually, that was really good. That was very, very, very good. Down she will go though. We do heal. The Doc is gonna start healing again. This is another reason why I don't like Doc in tournaments, because she does make everything last forever, dude. She makes the matches last so gosh darn long, because now the batter's going to be back to full, and the Doc is going to heal. And yeah, Doc gaming, bro, what can I say? Now the thing is, neither of these two have self-heal, so the batter healing and then being able to heal the Doc is going to put them back into a potential at best draw position here, but again, without borrowed time and self heal on 2 of these characters, 3 no borroweds, 2 no self heals, this is going to be very, very difficult. I feel like what you do here, you just chase the Doc, burn out her self heal or chair and force people in, and then just double down or something. I feel like Nia has like 1,000 options to win this game because the Cypher progress is just so significantly behind. A beautiful flywheel being used from Lin once again, though. Lin very, very good with these flywheels. There's going to be one hit. We do see another heal onto the barman. They're going to heal so much, bro. Nia's going to have to do so much damage just to finally finish off this team. Is he going to slug the Doc? I feel like he's going to chair the Doc. Yeah, we're going to chair the Doc here. Chair the Doc just to incentivize people to keep coming in, keep staying off Cyphers, keep rescuing. Sans is here. Once again, the barmaid is gone. Getting to finish up the 80% Cypher. There's the ball being used. Ooh. Hit onto the batter. Double color being used on the Donch. Down goes the Donch. We'll pick up the Donch. And he misses his ball. He missed the ball. That's tough. Down goes the Donch. Okay, if he hit that ball, I think there was a small chance. But now it's absolutely cooked. Unless Sans wants to become the next coming of, like, god. He's just, oh wow, what a snipe from Nia. Beautiful, beautiful snipe. Are we gonna touch the Cypher? We're touching walls. We're touching walls. I see. Well, I think this has already reached this stage in the game where we just fast forward a little bit. Looks like we have indeed found Long. So what we do here is we just finish off Long, and then Sans has no self-heal, and that is going to be it. Wow, almost got the wall hit. That is cheeky. Let's see. Let's see. She's zooming around like a little bug. He's really trying to bait out a flywheel that doesn't exist. Nia. Nia. Okay, that's going to be it. And there's the surrender. Beautiful. So, for some reason, I don't know what this is all about, but DX is like, here's what I'm going to do. Even though I have Opera and Ivy available to me and I need to get a 4K, I'm going to play Gamekeeper on Church. Gamekeeper is not notorious for being that good on Church. He's way better on stuff like Moonlit and Lakeside. Like, he was played all the time on Moonlit and Lakeside. Most of the time, he's really only played on Moonlit now, honestly. So, Red Church, it's a bit of a weird one for him because there's so many walls. And those walls can really get in his way quite a bit. So I really don't like Red Church Gamekeeper here. I'm not saying he can't work on this map, but I don't think it's his best. We're going to see Rage, Berserker, Nostalgic, Wants to Order, Impact, and Detention and Trump card. So no weird builds here coming out from DX, which is good. We are going to be chasing Persica's Lucky Guy here, rocking the Made Lucky Guy skin. How's that? What do we feel about the Made Lucky Guy skin, guys? I think it's kind of funny. What do we think? I've always thought it was kind of funny. Very, very iconic skin. Very, very iconic skin. We're going to try to do a little bit of red light tricking here. DX really investing in these mind games, although it's not really pulling off because Persica doesn't really get mind game too often. I mean, look at that. She is just not falling for it, dude. This Lucky Guy is too big brain, bro. This is going to be 2 hooks being used. Get stuck on that chair. That's really not good. That's a lot of distance that Persica's going to be able to make. He's actually going to be able to get back to this back pallet over here. And Blink is going to be ready here. Does get the Blink hit for the first hit, but that is really not ideal. You really don't want to have Blink be your first hit as a hunter, especially when you need a 4K. Oh, watch it though! Oh, the flywheel being used. Okay. Whew. Persica was ready for it though. I was about to say, I don't think Persica would not be ready for that. Let's see you try it again. Beautiful patience from Persica. Beautiful, beautiful patience. I guarantee you so many players, so many of us watching would have been caught by that. I'll fully admit I would have been caught by that hook. I would not have expected that hook, that is for sure. It is so much easier to expect it when you're watching from the hunter end. Oh, and look at that, the beautiful patience from Persica again. That is such patience from Persica, not getting caught by 1, 2, 3 hooks. Well, maybe not really patience on the first one, but more of just being ready for it. We're gonna have to go for a pallet mind game here now, and we do win the pallet mind game. Persica, this is gonna be a 3 cypher kite. This is all but guaranteed to at least make a single person out here. Yeah, at this point, this is almost guaranteed to be at least. I would say this is guaranteed to be a 3 survivors out with this decoding progress, because Persica is just absolutely goated and just can't stop kiting. That was a 3+ cipher kite. We have 33 and 26 on the ciphers, although we will get one interrupted here from our acrobat buddy. Or, well, not really. He didn't chair directly on the cipher because it doesn't look like he actually has a chair on the cipher, does he? He does not. Wow. That's really annoying for DX, actually, not having a chair directly on that cipher, meaning that you can't really interrupt it directly without sitting there to pressure, but at that point you put off pressure when it comes to the rescue. Don't get TS, Merc. Don't get TS or else you lose. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The lucky guys are the acrobats here, too. Yep, there we go. Yep. Why are we stalling this so long? Okay, that was interesting. We swing at Persica, but she's too fast. This Lucky Guy Gaming is too fast. We vault into a trap, which is interesting. DX will go for a quick swing here. Will Persica try to jump into another trap? It looks like that's going to be a no. We're just going to die away as far as possible from this cipher. And DX is going to choose to say, hey, I can't win this game if I continue on a regular pace. I have to get greedy. He has to get greedy here. He's going to get greedy for this mercenary. Unfortunately, not at full presence, which means he has no infinite hook just yet. They're going to take a long break from decoding right here. The last cipher is 50%, but they're going to start moving to the next cipher while we drop a cloud onto Persica. What are we doing? I thought we were going to go heal Persica with our Wendy, but I guess that's not going to be the case. We're going to be healing our Acrobat instead because we want the Tide Turner instead, it looks like here. Persica will use up the self-heal. We do hit the mercenary down. DX has a rough idea of where everybody is. Persica does pick up a bot in the chest. Oh, that makes so much sense because Persica is so good at playing mechanic that her bot body blocks are like God, bro. Okay, but you can't do much about a blink. Yeah, her bot body blocks are God. If you guys have seen any of Persica's live streams, you will know that she loves playing mechanic, but also some of her bot body blocks, she has some of the most insane bot body blocks that I think I've ever seen in my entire life. She's gonna struggle free at this rate. DX is really trying to tear on the Cypher, but he had to walk around the Acrobat Bomb. And this is actually really smart from DX though. Keeping Persica inside of a trap, that way at least, even if you know she's gonna struggle free, you can still get the down. We're gonna go for the hit here. They are not gonna pop because DX knows it's gonna be full kite. And we're gonna chair near the Cypher here, it looks like, which is also near the gate. They know they can't pop, so I think what DX is gonna do here is DX is gonna try to stall out this game as long as possible. We're probably gonna put a trap on the gate. Nope, not yet. He's trying to wait for his trait. That is what he's doing. Before he commits to anything, he's gonna wait for his trait. Force out items. He's gonna wither people out as many items as possible to try to get this draw. He is desperate for this draw. But a beautiful use of the cloud applying pressure. That means DX is gonna have to pick up here eventually, and we are going to get this chair. That was really good usage of the meteorologist cloud because that means he can't wait until his trait comes back before picking up Persica. Let's see. Acrobat will go for the firebomb here. He swings and he hits the chair. And for some reason they're not popping. There's the pop. Yep, there's the pop. And Persica still has a bot body block, still has a flywheel. So I don't even think if DX gets a hook hit, it will be the end of Persica. Let's see. We got 3 traps. It'll eat the bot. Yep, there we go. It'll eat the bot. Beautiful bot body block from Persica. He'll hit the bot just to make sure she can't use it. Dungeon is there. Oh my gosh, Persica could get it with a flywheel. Oh my gosh. She actually is going to get this with a flywheel. Can you react in time, Persica? Can you react in time? This is Persica we're talking about. We drop this. We drop this. Flywheel? Flywheel? No reaction. Okay. Nice. That was a good try, though. And now it's round 3 time. And we've got Nia's opera singer because they banned Bon Bon for some reason. I guess they wanted to take the opera. Okay. But we've got Sans forward. We've got Meteorologist, we've got Cordy and Psych. We're banning out Seer, Anti, Finn, and Aeroplanist. Look at the game 2 freaking global bans, bro. Doc Batter freaking Psych. Or Doc Batter Barmaid, bro, what? Oh, it's so weird. That is such a weird team comp. They must have practiced that against something. I don't know what it was, but they had to practice it against something. I just don't know what it was. Okay, let's see here. We got that interesting forward skin. We got Ray. Oh, full stun reduction on Nia for that forward. Fast pickup too. A little bit of pallet breaking. And wait, no trump card. Oh my gosh, with wanted order. This is detention only. Wow, Nia is hard respecting the Sans forward. This is a lot of respect to Sans forward. Now, don't get me wrong. WBG already does have a significant lead here. Because what just happened was it was a draw for round 1, but round 2, WBG got 7 points ahead because they got a 4K and a 3 escape. That is a difference of 7 points. That is a whole lot of, or a difference of, yeah, because they gained 8, FPX.ZQ only gained 1, so a difference of 7 points. That's a lot of points. So now what they need to do, FPX.ZQ, they need to do the exact same reversal just to get a round 4, which is very hard. We do lose the pallet mind game, unfortunately, here for Sans. Not the best, losing that mind game here. This is a warp opera too. That actually makes sense if you don't have trump card here. Flywheel being used. Nia, beautiful patience here. These ciphers are very slow as well. And you're gonna lose out on all the potential harassment because you chase the forward. And this cipher honestly is really bad. I cannot lie. For you chasing a forward and for you having a coordinator, meteorologist, and psych who have no debuffs at all, this cipher is very bad. Although Nia is a bit blind and does not see the, oh, yes we do. No, we don't. What? You didn't see the meteorologist? Excuse me? We didn't see the meteorologist. Did she not show up on the freaking mini-map? I feel like people are always telling me, look at the mini-map, Zeez, look at the mini-map. And I'm like, I always forget that's even a thing. What? Hello? Okay. Right. That was the wind blast of all time. What's up, Lion? How we doing, Lion? Yo, is that QS, bro? That might be QS right there. Yeah, at the time of recording, QS ability just came out like yesterday, and it's oh man, it's gonna be interesting. If you're watching this from the future, I'm guessing that QS has a bad early game and has a very strong mid game and late game. But you guys can tell me if I'm wrong from the future. That's all I can really say. I think he might be an Insolence Hunter too. I really don't know. It's hard to say yet because I've barely seen any footage of him, but just from initial thoughts, that's what it seems to be like. But we're gonna be chasing the Cordy here. She's got the gun. She's trying to come in for the rescue, but we got cut off. Meteor's coming in next. Ooh. This is just gonna allow the Cordy to come in. It's gonna be really close though. Whoa, where are we? Pew pew, pew pew. This is a lot of investment just for a single rescue though. There's a lot of investment. And Nia still has detention too. I think even if Nia draws, it's not gonna be enough. Yeah, even Ford's fast vaulting is not gonna save you from that. That window is just not good enough. It's a very strong window versus some hunters versus Opera. Maybe not the best, at least when she's full presence. We're going to be seeing a warp onto the meteorologist here immediately. After we saw, I think we gave a cloud to our coordinator as well. And we've got 2 no borrows. FPX.ZQ really does not like borrowed time, huh? They really don't like borrowed time, it seems. I don't think that Ford had borrowed time either, did he? We only have 1 borrowed on this team, which I guess kind of makes sense when you need good results. You need a 3 escape here. But you're not getting that 3 escape with this kind of comp, or with these builds right now. It's just not happening. You would need everybody to have borrowed, and it's too risky. Although the ciphers are moving a little bit, they are catching up ever so slightly. We do have the knee-jerk reflex. We use the flail just to make this pallet here, and we're gonna drop this pallet here again. Oh my gosh, that wasn't a. Ooh, not enough patience. So that's gonna be the hit. We're gonna use our speed. We don't have any speed. Everything's on cooldown for our coordinator here. Ooh, beautiful mind game being played there from both sides. Actually, that was really, really good. Mind games. Look at that fast vaulting with coordinator. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to see defense mechanism coordinator, and that's going to be the down. Yep. Now, if that was defense mechanism, maybe there was a chance. If she had max defense mechanism plus coordinator vaulting, that's plus 22% vaulting speed. That would be very, very strong for Opera. Very, very strong. But now we're going to try to cut off this meteorologist here once again. She does have a cloud ready to swoop on in here. The Cypher will be prime, but again, both these characters do not have borrowed. And this is the issue, not having borrowed. Like, you need a 3 escape and you have 2 characters no borrow. We do see the cloud being used after a backup. Wiggins flying on in here. And beautiful positioning from Nia, dropping right into his loving arms. And they're going to have to pop right here. They have to, yep. No borrowed time. What are we waiting for? Okay, you're dead here. You have to get a pallet stun. Or a knee jerk. Oh, GG. That is it. That is it. They win. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure with this draw. Actually, it might not even be a draw. It might be a 3K. But even if this is a draw, which it most likely is not actually, it is probably a 3K. It should be the end of the set, I think. They might play it out for points. Oh, good game sense from Nia. Beautiful game sense from Nia. Notice, calculated in his head where the meteorologist could be. Since he took the tram, he knows how long that takes and knows how long it would be if he went to that area, where he kind of went to that area. Didn't see any tinnitus, realized, okay, she had to double back, so she's here. And this will be it. This will be the win for WBG. We do see the elimination onto our little coordinator, and Wiggins is doing her best. Doing her best to Wiggins all over the place, but I don't think it's going to be enough. And Nia, I think, is just using this to practice pallet mind games. I think both of them are just doing that to practice pallet mind games. Look at the movement. Look at the movement. Very, very shaky. Very, very gimmicky. Very, very interesting. Oh, interesting. What? Okay. I guess we're just playing around here a little bit. Okay, that will be the win. For WBT, do we just end it right there? We do not. We're gonna see DX at least try. Okay, what the heck? Journalist batter Enchant. Okay, Enchantress is becoming meta a little bit more, at least for Goatman, but journalist batter Wu Chang. Weird. Very, very weird. Very, very weird. DX played Hullabaloo, Wu Chang, and Gamekeeper in this set. This is so weird. Rocking the Junji Ito skin here too, I see. Let's see. So we've got no borrowed time on WBG. Oh my goodness. Persica rocking the Enchantress. We're gonna just do a quick little vault right here. So this is detention only Wu Chang as well. I didn't really look at the build, but this is detention only Wu Chang. And we have Tide Flywheel Journalist, Tide Knee Jerk Knight, and then Full Kite Batter and Enchantress. We're going after our Richard Sterling here. Look at how fast he breaks that pallet. Oh my gosh, Blackguard breaks pallets at the speed of light, bro, especially with max pallet break. Wu Chang kind of needs max pallet break, though, to apply as much pressure onto Cyrus as much as you can. I'm not really sure what that was supposed to be, but the Knight crouching, I don't really know what that was supposed to be, is what I'm specifically saying. But yeah, you're going to have to go for the blink here, but you don't have Inso, so, like, what are you going to do? What are we gonna do? Just attack, and he can't do anything. Or you could even attack stalemate for even extra time to stall out here. Attack stalemate. I can't tell what it is because the freaking win rate thing, and yep, it was attack stalemate. So at this point, what DX is gonna try to do is gonna abuse white guard hitbox here. This is a really good area for Wu Chang to white guard hitbox abuse because it's really, honestly, I've kited Wu Chang here about, I wanna say tens of times, and there's like nothing that you can do. It's so difficult. It is so difficult to like deal with him there because white guard hitbox is just so insanely huge. Waits to the swing and realizes because he's white guard, I can react to it, and that will finally get the down. So that was a pretty good kite from the Knight. Honestly, I feel like that could have just been like that felt like a rank level kite. That didn't even feel like a tourney kite. It just felt like, haha, you're Wu Chang, you can't do anything. I'm gonna use all my helmets and spam. So Wu Chang tends to be a very good camping character, right? Because you can use, like, if this was any other character or most of the characters, he could use, wow. He's really scared of that doofus. He could use the Soul Siphon. Oh my gosh, he had to swing like 8 times just to get that hit. He could Soul Siphon, but Journalist just has her doofus to allow the rescue to go off for free. We'll use our little white guard start attack here, hit the Richard Sterling. He'll run towards the batter who's gonna harass. Now, I actually really want to see this. No, he's gonna commit. He's gonna commit. Okay. Bell missed. And the doofus is not easy to use, bro. That doofus is not easy to use. I feel like if you're gonna play Journalist, you need like God reaction time at this level. In rank, you can probably get away with it a little bit easier. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's also just Blackguard reaction or Blackguard swing speed. If it was White Guard, she probably would have definitely hit that. Let's see here. Beautiful flywheel from Persica here. But we still get the hit, and look at this charge, or look at this attack recovery speed. It's so fast. If that was overwhelmed, dude, he's dead. Okay. Or I guess she's dead in this case. There we go. Ooh, stun. Wow, right before? Really? Persica got that? It's crazy. What? Wait, that was genius. That was actually genius from DX. Wait, that was actually genius. He actually has a chance. And I don't think it matters because he's already lost, but that was genius, bro. Using the umbrella to slow the vault speed of the batter, but realizing he still needs to vault that pallet to harass, and then getting a terror shock with that. That was amazing, bro. And that's 3 downs. 3 downs, and he's probably gonna go for the full presence being used here. So now, does not bait out the doofus. There's the fast swing. Okay. He's just swinging. He is DX. Oh no. Oh, now they're jumping him. Oh, they're jumping DX, bro. Look at them. Oh my, what? What is white guard, bro? What even is white guard? Oh my gosh, what even is white guard, bro? Watch it. Yeah, okay, what you can't react, bro. It's white guard, or it's black guard, bro. Oh, but the Persica, though. The Persica. And imagine this was overwhelm. If this was overwhelm, wait, is he gonna 3K? Oh my gosh. If this was Overwhelm Wu Chang, they would 100% lose, but this isn't Overwhelm Wu Chang. They're very low on resources. Honestly, that Batter Terror Shock changed everything. It really did. It really changed everything. Batter didn't even have self-heal. We do get our rescue. It is Tide Turner. We're gonna chair our journalist. We're gonna try to pick up Persica. Do we pick up Persica in time? No, we do not. Our journalist is gone. We break at the pallet. Batter is still here threatening. Good dodge. Ooh. Flywheel. Beautiful. Beautiful flywheel. And then Persica gets back up at the perfect time. We're going to get to the Cypher. It's only 71, though. It is only 71. Let's see the bell. Do we flywheel bell? Flywheel the bell. Beautiful. Flywheel bell is always better than flying the hit afterwards. Oh! The classic Persica stun into stun. She loves doing that with Prisoner, and I guarantee you, bro, if you give her that opportunity, she's gonna do it. She's gonna do it with gosh darn what? Okay. Goodbye, Richard Sterling, I guess. This is a 4K, I think. I'm pretty sure this is. What the? White guard. Bro, this character's so strong in the late game, I swear. He really is. His early game is so garbage, but his late game is so good. They really are in this position because the Batter Terror Shock, though, but I can't even lie, he deserved that. Oh, wow, good patience from DX, and that's it. No more self-heals, no more borrows, that's it. He could just sit here and wait, and they'd all die. Yep. Good stuff from DX, though. Really good stuff from DX. But yeah, WG still wins because they had better results. But still, that was a beautiful game played from DX, I can't lie. All right, let's move on to our next set here. This is our third set of the same day that we watched earlier. Why are we banning Batter in round one? What the heck is going on here? Did I miss something? Did I skip a week? What's going on in the meta? We've got Wheel round one. This is an L spot. They're literally giving him an L. They're like, here, take the L, bro. Just take the L. Oh my goodness. We've got Seer, we've got Anti, we've got Lucky, we've got Officer. Pretty solid team, honestly. Pretty solid team. We're going to chase down AK, the Antiquarian here first. Very early spike, actually. We got Berserker, Fast Pickup, Wanted Order, Inertia, Inso, and Trump, of course. And those are two very early spikes. This is actually really, really good for 9U here right now. Let's see. I guess this is their backup hunter, right? So, interesting. Oh, that's a death. Wow. Wow, that is, wow. That is a 30-second down. So he just 4Ks, he just wins. Like, he literally just wins now. Because it's Breaking Wheel. He has Inso Trump. He's going to snowball so hard. Well, there is a Lucky Guy bot. There is a Lucky Guy bot that can still push Cyphers, though. And the Seer misses his flywheel. Okay, I don't know what's happening here. This is GR, bro. You know, the team that terrorizes people by memeing and on people and, like, you know, for escaping Hash's Goatman and Koa 8. This is Team GR, bro. The definition of greed. And there's the blink down. Beautiful blink. Beautiful, beautiful blink from 9U. Seer is going to be an AU Seer. Just kind of sit there and be like, ha ha ha, I will farm Owl by looking at you constantly. Yes, I will farm all the owls. And not decode my Cypher machine. Oh, hey, I just realized something that's really funny, guys. You guys want to see something funny? Freaking Flywheel Officer only. Borrowed Flywheel Officer. Yeah, who needs Tide Turner, man? What even is this meta? I must have skipped a week, bro. And the freaking Lucky Guy just got his parcel in front of... What is happening? No, that was his bot, never mind. What is happening? Why does the Officer have Flywheel? What is GR thinking? And why are they playing round one wheel? I mean, I guess it can work into this comp, but like, what were they expecting? This is weird. Seer? Was he spectating? What is going? Bro, they're burning all their resources for like 0 decoding progress. Look at their ciphers. These are trash. These ciphers are complete garbo. Complete garbo. Ant's gonna do the jump trick. She met... Bro, what am I looking... This is like a freaking Griffin game. This is like a Griffin game, bro. What's going on? This is supposed to be Team GR. The survivors that terrorized Alf and made him go on hiatus. And now what's going on? What is happening? Flywheel officer, anti-jumping into a wall, and we're getting on the, oh, well, I mean, that's actually a viable strat, I can't even lie. That actually is a viable strat versus wheel. He can't spike you nor full pres you when you're on that. That actually is a viable strategy, I cannot lie. You just have to time it well when you get off, so. Oh, yep, see, he's just doing it again. Yep, keep forcing him in and out of wheel form. We've got the owl. And he has to bait him back into wheel form and then get back on that merry-go-round. Ooh. Back in wheel form we go. Will he go to the merry-go-round? I think he's gonna go to the merry-go-round. Yes, he is. Oh my gosh. This is the stupidest match of IDV I've seen in a long time. This is the dumbest match, bro. This is actually the stupid. I don't even know what to call this video. Round 1 clown, round 1 wheel, flywheel officer, freaking kiting on the merry-go-round. Like, what do I call this? What am I gonna title this? I don't know. There's so many things that's happening. This is why I love IVL, because it's so bonkers, bro. It is so bonkers nowadays. The meta is like, it's so weird. It is so weird. And here comes the legendary, the one and only flywheel officer to get the rescue. I can't wait to see what this hunter is gonna be like when he sees that this is a flywheel officer. Huh, where's that tide turner? I wonder. Where's the tide turner on the officer? I sure do wonder where that tide turner is. Hey, you should flywheel the... He didn't even flywheel it! Okay, I know he was probably dead even if he flywheeled, but the amount of how funny that would be. All right, what is happening? Bro, who is gonna decode? He flywheeled here. He seer owled full presence. Bro, I am so confused. Who is gonna decode? This is actually a freaking Griffin game. Flywheel officer, flywheel officer, bro. And he's just gonna slug because he knows they don't have the ciphers. Because we want to play flywheel officer. Snap. He doesn't have... Okay, he doesn't know. I guess he doesn't know about the flywheel. Oh, this is so weird, bro. This is so weird. This is so bizarre. I think 9U knows the officer has flywheel. It's just that he's gonna... Oh my gosh, he's on the merry-go-round. Oh my gosh. Team GR is not a real team, bro. IVL is not real. IVL is not real, bro. It is just, it's not. There's no way. He dropped a peeper on top of him because he can't see. Yo, bro. He's gonna flywheel the trap and he's gonna be like, huh? Oh. He never got to even use the flywheel. What is this game, bro? This is what? I am so confused. I am so confused. This was one of the weirdest games of Okay, that was weird. Oh, no, I see. No, I get it. No, I understand. Round 1 Clerk, right? Yeah, right. I remember that. You guys remember round 1 Clerk? You guys remember? Yo, these spawns. You guys remember triple decoder? Lucky Guy's just a decoder at this point if you don't chase him. He really is. He's just mini mechanic. He basically is. He's just a decoder at this point. He's just a jack of all trades character now after his buffs. So what are we doing? We've got wheel round 1. We're playing our sub hunters, by the way. These are both the sub hunters for these teams. I don't know what they're thinking. Are they just trying not to reveal their plans for finals? Or is this the plan? Flywheel officer. And Clerk round 1. Lucky Guy has gun into flashlight. I feel like we're about to see something nasty, bro. We're about to see one of the nastiest combos. I saw this a week ago where a Lucky Guy shot into Flashlight. Look at this. Here we go again. Lucky Guy support. Lucky Guy support. Clerk attack! Ha-ha! And she still hits because Clerk charge attack is pretty big, actually. We're gonna lock down our Explorer here. The Lucky Guy's gonna loop around. And we're gonna start harassing again, most likely, I'm guessing. Yup. Pew pew! Oh! Oh, into the... How is it not working? Oh, she faced away at the last second, but she can't go through the warp because of the Flashlight. And now we're swapping to the Lucky Guy. And we get stunned. And she recorded herself getting stunned? Excuse me? Huh? It makes sense to swap to the Harasser. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Ooh, that is gonna hurt. Oh, the coaster. The coaster. Oh, Clerk! Why does this always happen to Clerk, bro? Poor Clerk. Yo, every time she comes out in tournament, she gets cooked. Why do I have to keep watching Clerk explode and die? Do you know how many times I've had to watch this character get massacred? I have literally seen this character. People try and try and try to make her work, but every time she just gets worked and cooked and destroyed and demolished. This poor character, bro. How I can't believe she had a Koa where she was one of the best. Like, she was a round 1 character. And now, how the mighty have truly fallen. We're gonna fly a wheel. Beautiful fly from XY. And another balance done onto the Clerk. Oh my gosh. And the ciphers are still significantly slow, honestly, which is interesting. Why is ACT GRing Team GR? Like, that is literally what this is. Oh my... Okay, we finally get a hit. We finally get a hit. We are finally at first presence with the Clerk. A very, very slow vault from this mechanic. She is zooming. Zooming. Oh. Oh, and we finally get the down with the Clerk. Yes, sir. But we've got bot. We have bot out there. Bot is still out there. We have 2 bots. It is now a 6v1. We now have a 6v1, bro. 6v1 versus Clerk. As if 4v1 wasn't hard enough. We now have a 6v1 versus Clerk. This Lucky Guy has items for days. He has half a bot football, which he's probably gonna try to give to the mechanic, I'm guessing. Everybody's here. The only ones decoding are the bots. Oh my gosh. This is so broken. What do you do? Like, what do you do? And we take the football. And then guess what Lucky Guy's gonna pick up? The other bot. He's gonna decode with both bots. This is ridiculous. This is so dumb. This is actually maybe the stupidest thing I've ever seen. 6v1. Clerk. Although the cipher is still kind of garbo, honestly, I can't lie. It is still kind of garbo. Explorer does have the book. Mechanic does not have borrowed. But she has a football and flywheel. As long as she just, like, flywheel footballs off the chair, we should be fine. Our officer's coming in. Ooh, can we get the cipher? We get the cipher done in time. But can we get the other cipher done in time? I don't know. She has warp. Officer, don't get cooked. All right, is Explorer at the prime cipher? I don't think he is, right? No, he's not. Oh, the flywheel? And the Lucky Guy's gonna try to Lucky all over the place? They've got to pop soon. The flashlight, very annoying for Clerk. What does she do? What does she do? What does she do? No more flashlight. We're gonna still go for our mech. The cipher's gonna pop, and Clerk sucks, bro. What can I say? Clerk sucks. Clerk sucks, and we still have a football. We still have a football. What are you gonna do, bro? What are you gonna do? It's freaking Clerk. She's so mid. The last of the ball into the balance stun. Oh, Clerk, get up, bro. Get up, Clerk. Why are you so garbage? Why is Clerk so trash, bro? She's so bad in tournaments. All she can do is draw. All she can do is draw, bro. Poor Clerk. Not even draw, I say draw at best. It's a loss. Why do they play Clerk in tournaments? I just don't understand. She's so garbage in tournaments now. Oh, something normal. What? FARO lady? I haven't seen a FARO lady used from a Japan or China team. Maybe ever. Maybe like once? I think one time? What is happening? What's going on in IVL? What is this? This might actually be the stupidest set I've ever seen. FARO lady, flywheel officer, Clerk sucking. I mean, that's actually pretty normal. But Clerk existing in, oh. And Gimmick Lady versus Sangria, bro. Will she gimmick the Hunter? I don't know. We've got Rage, we've got Fast Pallet Break, and that is it. Outside of Detention Trump card, we have Full Kite Postman, Tied Wheel on the Cordy, and we're chasing the Cordy. And we've got a double wand freaking Full Kite Gimmick Lady with a Tied Borrowed Mercenary. Thank goodness it's not Flywheel Mercenary. I think I would have lost my mind. We're scared of the gun. Good patience here. Pew pew time. Shooting before excitement is ready, or abnormal. That would have been excitement too, shooting before excitement timing, because I think they both have initial cooldown of 40 seconds here. We're gonna have to win a mind game around this area. Oh my god. Okay, scary. We don't have windows on our Cordy, so we're not gonna get a huge speed boost here, unfortunately. But we are gonna be able to drop this pallet right here and try to mind game around this area. We do mess up a dash, which allows us to transition to, you guessed it, the Gimmick Lady Cypher. Having Cordy and Gimmick Lady on the same team, that is rather interesting, honestly. I cannot lie, that is very interesting. Huh. Martha and Evelyn on the same team. That letter is not gonna be enough. We're gonna also use a funny haha abnormal on that Gimmick Lady Cypher. Do you guys think we'll see Gimmick Lady Rescue? I think that'd be really funny, honestly. I think that would be really funny. Let's see here. Here comes the abnormal. This one's at 76, goes all the way down to 16. Yep, yepperoni. Yepperoni and cheese. Oh my goodness, these ciphers are garbo. And Gimmick Lady is gonna start eating the cipher, because if it's already at 12, you might as well eat it, boost the other one, and then you can tap it back to 10, which is just FARO lady things, right? Just FARO lady things. We do have a long chair time on this Cordy. Very long chair time. In comes our Nagito Merik. Here I come, Hajime, I'm gonna get terror shocked. Never mind, I'm goated. I get the rescue. Pallet's done. You tried it. I respect the attempt. Respect the attempt, indeed. So Cordy will die off in a corner. And next up, either Postman or Gimmick Lady has to rescue. I think it would be really funny if it was the Gimmick Lady, though. I really think it would be funny. Although it looks like the Postman is readying up here to get this rescue. We do not have Berserker on this Opera, so it might be a little easier to do with the Gimmick Lady. But we'll see. I actually really want to see it. We're actually going to heal our Mercenary so that he can go for our second rescue. Kind of depressing. I was really hoping to see Gimmick Lady rescue, but maybe we'll get the chance eventually. Maybe we'll get the chance. Cypher Rush is catching up here a little bit thanks to the Postman plus FARO Lady combo. We do have some decoding letters, and obviously FARO Lady just is decent at decoding. Pretty decent at decoding. Moving a Cypher instantly to 10 isn't bad at all. Plus the sucking of the Cyphers can be very good as well. Are we going to actually rescue here? That is the question. Cord has basically 0 rebound potential, but maybe, just maybe. I'm gonna get Terror Shocked, Hajime. Oh my gosh, he's not getting Terror Shocked. That's actually really impressive from 11, I can't lie. But Cordy will just try to die out here. Good patience. Do we have a flywheel? Okay, well, I wanted to reward your patience, and then he just vaulted into the Hunter. Which I guess was a prediction, not really a lack of patience. I think that was more of a prediction that MLX would overextend, but that was not the case. So we have almost 4 ciphers done. So this is actually a drawed game at the moment here. But the abnormal is a little scary. Now, who's going to be the next chase? It's going to be the Gimmick Lady. Uh-oh. Get gimmicked. Get gimmicked. It's Gimmick Lady time. Ooh. We're not even chasing the Gimmick Lady. We're not even chasing the Gimmick Lady. Wow. You do realize she can move a cipher up to 10 instantly and then start stealing that 29% cipher? Are we not aware, MLX, of the dangers of this Gimmick Lady? Oh, it's mid is the last cipher. Never mind. Yeah, it's gonna have to be postman cipher. Oh, it's gimmick lady time, bro. It's time to gimmick all over the place. Ooh, is gimmick lady broke? Is gimmick lady broken? I think she's broken. Oh my gosh, bro, gimmick lady. She's constantly getting in and out of the range of the opposite, which means her pixie dust keeps recharging. And now we're only now just deciding to chase out the postman, which I don't know why we're just now doing that. We're gonna abnormal his cipher and then TP back. Huh? Let's go to the mercenary now. We're trying to just slug out their items, but this is the thing. They got rechargeable item with the postman at least. And gimmick lady, I mean, the wand isn't gonna be the best. It's gonna be okay, but I feel like you can just walk around in a circle and that can be enough of a kite for a gimmick lady. As for mercenary, he's gonna be kind of stuck with only one pad left here. He'll use it right here. New, good, but doesn't actually get the pad. Never mind, not good. Can we please see a gimmick lady rescue? Please, 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 please. I really want to see a gimmick lady rescue. I think it'd be really funny. No, the postman's gonna rescue. Stop using the character with normal rescuing speeds. I want to see the gimmick lady rescue, bro. I think it'd be really funny. Whatever. Now let's see here. He doesn't have borrowed, so if he gets terror shocked, it's cooked. It is absolutely cooked. Let's see. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Hits the opera. We're probably gonna dog then pop. Dog then pop. Not even gonna use our dog? Bro, Wick is right there. We're not even gonna use Wickington. It's kind of sad. Okay, well, I think Merik can last long enough because he can die upstairs, which will make it a pretty long chair at least. He'll die off on this corner, crawl to the right, make it a long chair, and Opera will. She has to warp. Oh, what the heck? The gimmick lady! The gimmick! Oh, she fell for the gimmick! You fell for the gimmick! Gimmick lady OP! You fell for the gimmick! You fell for the gimmick lady! Oh my goodness. My name is MLX, and I will fall for the FARO lady gimmick. The patience, the power vault, the speed boost, the Neum, the dungeon is there? Yo, if Gimmick Lady gets dungeon, I am literally calling her the most broken character of all time. She's already been broken. FARO lady broke, FARO lady broke, FARO lady broke. Pallet's still there, that means there's a chance, there's an opportunity. Ooh, Gimmick? Oh, Gimmick Lady sucks, trash, D tier. Get her out of my game, get her in my game right now. FARO lady Garbo. If she made dungeon though, she'd be S tier broken. Get her in my game right now, every match. But because she didn't make dungeon, Garbo. D tier. F tier for F for FARO. That was a game. Are we normal? Are we finally normal? Okay, I think we're finally normal. Somewhat. I mean, Prospector, Enchantress, Forward, Novelist, that's 4 stunners. I don't know if I would call that normal. I would call that exciting. This feels more like a round 3. I mean, this isn't a comp that we haven't seen before. We've definitely seen comps like these, but it's also interesting because we have 4 stunners. Well, 3 stunners and a Novelist, but he's like a pseudo stunner. We've got Inso, we've got Trump Card, we've got Rage, Addiction, Mischievous, Inertia, and is that excitement? I think that is excitement. Yeah, I mean, against a comp like this, you kind of have to. Thing is, like, when you play 4 stunners like this, it can be really, really, really good. But excitement also means it's viable for every single chase. So that makes things a little harder. Now we've got full kite, and then borrowed time flywheel. So Tide Turner is just a thing of the past. Tide Turner just doesn't exist anymore apparently. Like it's just garbage now. We're gonna see a magnet being used here. We'll probably see a stun right here. Do we excitement? We do not excitement. A second magnet is now ready from this Prospector. Let's see how he's gonna use it. I've been playing so much Prospector recently, so I'm actually very curious to see this kite. I'm surprised he's not throwing second magnet here. Gets no flywheel baited out. Ooh, scary. I mean, there's not like you can really cancel tap recovery there. Misses the flywheel. That's actually huge, huge, huge. Huge with a capital H. That is massive with a capital M as well. And that is Hullabaloo with a capital H as well. Let's see here. Do we see some stuns? We're going to see Novelist Gaming. Let's go. Novelist gameplay, bro. But the excitement has been forced, so now the forward can harass. Uh-oh. I think the forward's going to harass. I'm so scared of the forward. Watch it now. Watch it now. Sit in this corner here for a bit. This is where forward shines, bro. He shines in situations like these. He misses the flywheel. 2 missed flywheels. Very crucial missed flywheels. That's 2 sets of damage that he should not have that he is getting. Wait, whoa, way too early, bro. Okay, it's fine. At least he manages. Ooh. He's gonna go for the forward now, yeah. He wants the forward now. He has to wait for his clone. And down he goes. Okay. Prospector harass? Yeah, that'd be funny. That would be funny. All right, forward is now the person on chair. Person who has to rescue has the highest chance of rescuing is probably actually the prospector because he has magnet. But it's gonna be the novelist here instead. He can charge up a book. Ciphers actually aren't too bad. They really aren't too bad, but excitement is coming back up soon, which is gonna make things a little awkward. And now forward, who is the strongest harasser here, now only has about 60% ball left. We're gonna send in our enchantress here to rescue, actually. Which is not bad because she has the most rechargeable of the stuns. Might give forward a little bit of a present, a little stun present here. Actually, does not seem to be the case. Do we see a pallet stun here? And 9U is very scared of this pallet stun from this forward because the pallet stun would last forever. We're dodging and weaving through this pallet. Weaving. Gonna use a little bit of the ball here, but now we're gonna get sniped down. Oh, not quite though, in a little itty bitty stun. It's a very crucial miss, but there we go, on to another stun. Do we see Enchantress here? I'm trying to bait out an excitement at least. Let's see. This is looking very, very dangerous. Are we gonna swap to abnormal here? Yes, we are. Just to guarantee the fact that we don't have a 4-person endgame, and I don't disagree with that at all. However, no more excitement means that he's now weak to harassment. So if we see any form of major support onto the forward, it's gonna be very, very scary. Now the prospector is gonna be the biggest one here. They actually might trio kite with the rest of this team if they really wanna go full on out on the support, but it's gonna be a little scary. Oh, we cancel tap recovery that doesn't exist from Hullabaloo, so that's funny. And forward is also 1 tap away from death. Norton is here, but the forward is dead. We flywheel with the Norton for some reason, and he has no more max, and he's dead. Okay, but the Enchantress though? The Enchantress? No, Hullabaloo's too fast. He's too fast. He is too fast. And you know what's crazy? He can actually still 4K this now because he got his first target down. Because now their resources are significantly depleted. I think, honestly, what's going to lose them this game was the 2 missed flywheels at the start and the forward committing to the ball a little bit too early. They actually probably would have been in a winning position if they didn't mess up those 3 times. Those three plays, honestly, are what's losing them this game, I will say. Because if they played perfectly, they were in a winning position. But those 3 mistakes were way too crucial. And now there's 3 characters here with no borrowed. And they're probably just going to have to pop here, most likely. But then again, GR did fight to try to get their... I don't know, this is a very GR comp the more I look at it. We're going to abnormal here a second time, bring that cipher all the way back down to 54, delay it as long as possible. We're going back to our prospector who actually stuns himself longer than the hunter. Looking like my prospector, bro. And down we go. We are going to chair near the cipher too. There is no more chair here, but at least it's somewhat near the cipher. And it's an after half onto the novel. So yeah, this is almost guaranteed to be a 4K. We still do have 3 stack and book for our 2 survivors remaining here, but with no borrowed time, with the cipher at 55, with abnormal already charging back up, this is going to be pretty rough. This is going to be very, very rough, I will say. Let's see here. Our novelist buddy is getting cut off here. It looks like we are just going to switch targets to the novelist here because unless he kites like a god, this is going to be our 3rd elimination right here. Yep, there is going to be the down. No flywheel is able to be used. We are going to rescue the Norton after half as well. Wow, all these after half rescues. Very unfortunate here for Team GR, but I don't... I am not the type of person who claps when they are losing. Or when they are not winning, I guess is the better way. I don't know. Team GR can be a little excessive. They attempt to flywheel there. It doesn't get it. But yeah, this should be cooked. I mean, at this point, we're just going to slug out here. Slug out. We kill our prospector. And then we actually managed to get back to him, but I don't think they can get it in time. There's the Terror Shock, and that will be the 4 elimination from ACT onto Team GR. And I think that is actually going to be the win as well, if I'm correct, right? Because ACT got the 4K, the double 4, and then GR has nothing. Oh, but the struggle free though. Also known as this is where I skip past. And because there's only 1 minute left in the stream, I'm guessing that this is, yep, definitely the game. So they struggle, and they struggle for it, but there is no point, for it is Hullabaloo, and he is annoying. And thanks for watching, everybody. That is it for today. I just had to wait for them to go down. Very weird things happened in today's video. I don't really know why, but that's gonna be it. I'll see you later. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.